Hi everyone. As we get started with Connect, I wanted to just share some tips for you to help you be successful using the software platform. One of the first assignments is for you to complete the steps of the strategic marketing process. You are to click and drag each item into the correct spot within the chart. So as you can see, I've already completed the steps here, but here are the steps that are in incorrect order. But if I need to refresh my memory, then I can go down to the bottom and look at the references, and it tells me where this assignment is connected in the textbook. So Learning Objective 2.05 explains the three steps of the planning phase of the strategic marketing process. It also has Objective 2-06. It describes the four components of the implementation phase of the strategic marketing process. And 2-07 discusses how managers identify and act on deviations from their plans. So all of this is a reference back to help you complete this assignment. So for example, if I'm looking to find out where the planning step number 1 is found and how I can identify what it is, I can go to the textbook and look for the Learning Objective 2.5. And as I read through this information, I find here that the first step is to do a situation analysis using a SWOT, and it tells you what the steps are to complete a SWOT, which are identify trends in the organization's industry, analyze the organization's competitors, assess the organization itself, and research the organization's present and prospective customers. So I can see this is step 1. When I go back here, that answer was here: identify trends, analyze competitors, assess own organizations, and research customers. And I put it in the planning step for number 1. So that is how you connect the assignment with your textbook resources. Simply go down to the reference area and read the information and connect. Now, secondly, you had to complete the second assignment, number 2, which is for you to read the task in the strategic marketing process, which I just identified where you can find those, and you click and drag each item into the correct spot within the chart. So what this is asking you to do is to look at what these companies, which step these companies are in. For example, as I read each one of these, I see it tells me what they are currently doing. So I need to determine if they're in the planning stage, planning step 1, planning step 2, planning step 3, the implementation phase, or the evaluation phase. So if I look at Fisher-Price, for example, it says Fisher-Price has a play lab where it can bring in children to let them play with Fisher-Price toys to gain an understanding as to how kids use its products. So this is something that an organization does in their planning stage, because what? They are identifying trends in the organization, they're analyzing the organization's competitors, they're assessing the organization itself, but most importantly, they're researching the organization's present and prospective customers. So they are gathering information. So that is step 1. So that is what you do. You read what information is being provided for the organization, and then you just drag it down to the appropriate step, as I just did for Fisher-Price. I'll give you one more as an example, and that is going to be the evaluation phase for Kimberly-Clark. So after each new product launch, Kimberly-Clark, maker of personal care product, compares its projected sales to the company's actual sales to see if the firm missed the mark. So that is something that is done during the evaluation phase. And once you go back and read that content, you will see that that is The evaluation phase is when companies compare their actual goals against a benchmark to see if they met it or not, and then they make adjustments. So I hope this has been helpful to you all for completing the first assignment for this week.